Hi guys, I'm gonna make a very short video to go over what we've discussed about bubble sort and binary sort in order to guide you to complete the assignment that you've been given over the half term. So if you look at this list of numbers here, this is the way bubbles, we try to sort these numbers using bubble sort. The way bubble sort works is this. We start from the left here and compare each of the numbers. At the moment, the numbers are sorted. So I'm not going to use these numbers. I'm going to use, I'm going to unsort the numbers. I'm going to put it in a random way and try and sort it using bubble sort. Okay, let's see. Right. Now the numbers are not sorted. So we're going to sort it using bubble sort. So we start from the left here and compare the two numbers and see if they are in the right order or not. If they are not, then we swap them. Then we move on to the next two numbers. We move on to the next two numbers until we come to the end. So let's look at 9 and 4. You can see that the 9 and 4 are not in the right order. Yeah, the 4 needs to be here and the 9 needs to be there. Okay, and then we move on to 9 and 3. Again, this 9 and 3 need to swap. We move on to 9 and 2. The 9 and 2 again need to swap. The 9 and 5, again 9 and 5 need to swap. 9 and 8, 9 and 8 need to swap. 9 and 1, 9 and 1 need to swap. That's it. Now, as you can see, after first pass, we also call it iteration. After first iteration, the largest number bubbles to the very end of the list. Yeah, after first iteration. So with that one iteration, the numbers are not sorted. So we need to do another iteration. We look at 3 and 4. They are not in the right order. So we need to swap them. We look at 4 and 2. We need to sort them. Then 4 and 5 are okay. We will leave them alone. 5 and 8 are okay. We leave them alone. And then 1 and 8 are not okay. So we need to sort them. So we've done 2 passes. After 2 passes, the next largest number has bubbled to the end of the list. Then we need to do another pass. 3 and 2 need to swap. 3 and 4 need to stay there. 4 and 5 fine. And 1 and 5 need to swap. Okay, now we've done 3 passes and then the numbers are still not sorted. So we do again. That we stay where they are. 3 and 4 need to stay where they are. And then 4 and 1 need to swap. Now we've done 4 passes and the numbers are still not sorted. So we do another pass. This needs to stay there, and then 3 and 1 need to swap. I say now we've done 4 passes. I'll just count of how many passes we've done, but you need to keep counting how many passes we've done. So after 4 passes, first pass, second pass, 3 pass, 4 pass, 5 passes. We've done 5 passes. The numbers are not sorted. Then we complete another pass. And then we've done 6 passes. And now the numbers are sorted. So with bubble sort, we compare the numbers from the left. We compare 2 numbers at a time until we get to the point that all the numbers will be in the right order. But we need to count how many passes or how many iterations that we complete in order to get a complete ordered sort of numbers. Right. So that's how bubble sort works. Now let's look at the binary search. The word by means 2. So when you are asked to use binary search to search for a certain item in the list, you need to divide the whole list into 2 and see which parts will contain your search item. So let's assume that we've been asked to search for number 8 in this list. This list contains 7 items. So if you divide into 2, one part will contain 4 items, another part will contain 3 items. So it doesn't matter which parts will contain, which part will have the 4 items or 3 items. So let's say we divide into 2 and say the first part, let's put the first, let's make the first part 4 items. So we can see when we divide into 2, the first part, which has the 4 items, will not contain our search item. But the second part will contain our search item. So we get rid of the part that doesn't contain our item, and we focus on the part that has got our item in it. So again, we go to that part and we divide that part into 2 again. So we got 3 items. If we divide it into 2, one part will contain 2, another part will contain 3. So again, it doesn't matter. So we can divide it into 2 and put 2 and 1. It doesn't matter which one will contain. So this part doesn't contain our item. This part will contain our item. Yeah. So we focus on that. We could have done it like this, divided into 2 like this. It doesn't matter. Yeah. And say that part will not contain our item. This part will contain our item. So we got rid of this part and we focus on that part that has got our item. So we go there to divide it into 2 again. And now when we divide that part into 2, we know that this left part hasn't got our item. Now the next part has got our item. So as you can see, we had to divide. We divide it first, and we divide it again. And so we have to divide the list 3 times before we find our item. So after 3 splitting, we got our search item, which is this. So with binary search, we keep dividing the list into 2. And then we look at which part will contain our item. And then we go to that part and we keep dividing it until we find our search item. So again, this is how binary search works. I hope this will help you to complete your assignment. I'm going to send you this video, and so you look out for it